Hey guys, Dan for Mr. Grey, Dan Duff the Grey, and it's been a couple of weeks since we last did a breakdown and analysis. Not a debunking video. Why am I in shadow? I don't know. I know I said like a couple of weeks back that I was done with those videos, and I still am. The top 5 bullshit. But I want to see if, Cant from Slaptime has changed it up a little. Because that's all I was getting was TikTok videos. Now that's all I get as well, by the way. Is TikTok videos. TikTok is a loud dog outside. That's all I get now is TikTok ads. On every YouTube video I watch on my phone. Ready? I'm not joking. Anyone. I guarantee it'll be a TikTok ad. Goose pimples. That's not goose pimples. Okay, I didn't get an ad that time. Shocking. I guarantee you I'll get an ad, because I always better get an ads. It's usually an ad and a dating website ad which I get, which is they're trying to tell me. I already know.
Following scary videos were uploaded on TikTok by Bailey.
Hang on, wait. There you go. Achievement Hunter. This is bullshit. Every time I do this test for camera, it's bollocks, because every time I watch bloody shit in bed, it's TikTok ads after TikTok. I guarantee it. Let me close the app and then start it up again. Because this is bullshit. I'm trying to prove a point here. I did this a few weeks ago and it didn't work. But this is bullshit. It's almost like I'm being Truman. Yeah, Simon Whistler again. Come on Simon, don't let me down. Oh wait. It's a Google advert. That's bullshit. My phone is listening to me. It knows I'm trying to prove a point now and it's doing me one. It's doing me over. Minty's Kabita. Come on. My old Australian brethren. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Every time I try to prove a point that my phone is listening to me, I'm not crazy. It's true. It does me in. It tucks me up is what it does. But anyway, right. It's been a couple of weeks since we watched a Slapped Ham video, or any type of top 5 channel, actually. I'm going to go and have a look and see if he's changed. So we are going to watch... What's it called? Weird and scary videos perfect for bedtime. Ow. Oh, we've seen that one. What was that supposed to be? What was that?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is
Slap Ham.
Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers perplexed. So hit
Are
that
they
subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Just like these. We've seen this one. I think we saw this in Nukes.
The Athens, Georgia Public Utilities Department recorded.
Oh, was this Slap Ham? I can't remember.
Still to this day, they can't explain for an upcoming public service announcement. The video is intended to show what happens when foreign objects flush down the toilet. However, what they ended up catching on camera is far from their original intention.
I think it's like a rat's foot. Or I think what I said in the original video is... Yeah.
What looks like a hand can be up out of the water.
Yeah, I think it was either Sir Spooks, Slapped Ham again, or Nuke's Top 5. I can't remember which one it was. But I think I prophesized. What's the word I'm looking for? Hypothesized. Is that the word? I don't know. That the camera, the pipe is about that big. Right? The pipe is not big. It's about that big. I remember looking this Georgia place up, this refinement place or whatever. It's about that big. So the camera is like that big. With wheels, obviously. It's going along the water. It's pushing the water along. There's a term for it in sailing. Can't remember what it is. It's like pushing the bow water. I don't know. That's not the term. I know it's not. Don't at me, sailors. But it's pushing the water along. And it's like a plastic bag. Obviously, it's like a waste treatment place. There's plastic bags everywhere. Plastic bag there. And as the water goes forward from the motion of the robot camera, whatever, it sort of flicks up the plastic bag, which is, rotten and decrepit. That was my one theory. And then a few other people said it could have been a rat's paw. I mean, it could have. Like I said, the pipe is about that big. It could have, but I'm still going for the water is pushing a plastic bag, and the plastic bag crinkles and ruffles, and as it gets closer, it just ruffles up to the camera lens, and just like,
The Athens, Georgia Public Utilities Department hasn't been able to explain this eerie sighting.
I mean, in all seriousness, none of us can ever say definitively what that is. That's just my theory. If you want to say some pipe demon or cryptid, whatever, it's down to you.
This next bizarre encounter was
Right,
uploaded to TikTok by 24 Grill
TikTok.
Zero. It's not known where exactly this was filmed. Reportedly, it happened somewhere in Kenya. Watch as something strange goes down at this bus stop.
Oh, okay. All right.
Out of nowhere, the man in the grey top
possessed.
gets pulled to the ground.
I think they're probably like pranksters.
The man in grey then gets up and runs off as well.
It's just a prank, bro. That's what I think. Otherwise, why would you be filming it? I don't know, what's the TikToker's name? Oh, there he is. Oh, there's the dude! He's right there. I guarantee the Kenyan pranksters. I guarantee it. Can't see it. There's the dude right there. That's the same dude. I don't know what he's doing with it. He's pretending to hit people. I suppose that's pranks these days. I don't know. I've never been a fan of pranks. Is that the same dude? I think it is. No, it's not. Okay, it's not the same dude. But why am I just watching bloody TikTok all of a sudden? Hang on, is that the dude? Is that him? Thing is, you can never go like full screen on TikTok. I hate TikTok. And that's my final offer. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank channel. Can I say that definitively? Definitively? No, I can't.
No
Yeah,
one
there
was
is the
around.
guy. There is the guy on the donkey. There is the guy on the other TikTok we just saw on the donkey. So it's just a prank channel.
Hey,
Nathan
can't
Ziegler, why do I
explain.
know that name?
Ziegler was testing out a new camera at the old Pioneer Cemetery in Milton, Freewater, Oregon. He set the camera up to take a time lapse. It was set to take a snap every 30 seconds as the sun slowly set over the crumbling tombstones on the horizon. Here you can see a hunched figure to the right of one of the trees on the hill. It's visible for a single frame, then it just disappears. Intrigued by the bizarre figure, Ziegler did some follow-up investigation to see if he could explain the strange appearance. The camera snapped images every 30 seconds. The old Pioneer Cemetery is surrounded by empty wheat fields, so it seems unlikely that someone would be walking that late at night all alone in a graveyard.
Why not? You were there taking photos in a graveyard, so why not? Be someone else taking photos in a graveyard. You never know. You're not the only person who would do that kind of shit.
If someone could walk through the shot quickly enough to only appear in one single frame. He concluded that if someone walked briskly, they'd have just 60 seconds to pass the area and only be snapped in one frame. But again, it seems unlikely that
That's true,
someone
and
would
that's what
walk
I was
by
thinking
at
at
such a
first.
pace.
Or they could have just walked from the left, did something there, and walked straight out. I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
There's also something about the figure's posture that just seems off.
No.
The head is bulbous and elongated and just doesn't seem like a regular
No.
person.
So far in the distance, the camera sensor is not big enough to capture detail at a distance. So this clearly standard humanoid figure is just melding in with the tree. To the camera, not in real life, I should say. It's simple camera. What's the term I'm looking for? Camera artifacting, that's what it is. When you got a small sensor on a camera, it's okay this close, but when you go the further back you go, obviously the more detail it has to take in. If it's, depending on the size of the lens, is how far back you can see in the distance. This one obviously is not designed to see that far back, and plus don't forget it was also getting dark, so that's going to affect, low lighting is going to affect the quality of the picture. So the standard humanoid person is just a person.
To compare the figure, Ziegler had his brother-in-law stand by the tree in a new photo.
at a clearly different time of the day, might I add. His brother's standing like in total daylight, and that one was taken like close to dusk. I'm just saying that kind of stuff affects the quality of cameras. And it looks like he said, he told his brother to go up there and stand still. The one on the left is clearly in motion. Two different things. Yeah. It just goes to show the different types of quality because of the lighting. Look at the camera on the left now. This is the alien type figure, whatever you want to call it. Look at the nub of that tree. It's pointing upwards. Now this on the right is the same tree at a different time of the day. The nub, look, it looks like it's pointing downwards. So why is that? Like I said, it's artifacting of the camera. The sensor of the camera is not big enough to capture detail at a distance. And that's all it is.
Today, the graveyard is regularly vandalised and isn't well maintained.
Who would vandalise graveyards, honestly? What kind of scumbag shit stains would think, I'm going to go kick over headstones? Don't be dicks. Don't be knobheads. Have some respect. Oh, I hate that shit.
Others have noted that the figure resembles the classic depiction of an alien grey.
I knew it'd say an
Big
alien
head,
grey.
The thin frame and odd posture.
It's the
have
Kingdom
had
of the Crystal Skull.
say.
Nothing wrong with that film, by the way. Nothing wrong with that film. Do you know what gets me? Do you know what gets me as a humongous Indiana Jones fan? Do you know what gets me? When people hate on that film, they're like, oh, it's so unrealistic. Aliens come down, it's so unrealistic. Nazis summon the power of God through the Ark of the Covenant. Temple of Doom, that was his name, can't remember his name. The priest dude pulls a still beating heart out of a living person, the person keeps on living. Last Crusade, the Holy Grail. If you drink it, you're immortal. If you drink the wrong one, you die instantly. So don't tell me the fourth one, with aliens in it, is unrealistic. Right? It gets me. It gets me. Now, look, I'll give it. I'll give people that Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. Shia LaBeouf, he didn't need to be in it. But I'm a big Harrison Ford fan. I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. It was really cool to see Indiana Jones still fighting the good fight in his, what was he, like 71 or 68? I can't remember now. And they're making another one, which is crazy. But I just thought I'd give my tiny little rant about Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when everyone says it's so unrealistic. Go watch the first three and tell me how realistic they are. They are brilliant, by the way. But right, I'm going. Sorry, you came from the left and then went back. Low light, bad camera.
In March 2020, TikTok user Jackie Antonez13.
This is why I hate TikTok. I don't like TikTok for various reasons. This portrait mode, terrible text in the middle of every shit.
Thought it would be fun to test out a notorious TikTok filter in a cemetery.
Oh, God.
The reality ripple effect filter has gained a spooky reputation on TikTok after a series of videos purported that the filter can detect ghosts or spirits.
What are we going to see? What are we going to see?
Watching that again, right at the end of the clip, a human-like shape seems to lurch towards the camera. Afterwards,
So hang on there, right? So what's all right? Now, first of all, what a pile of bollocks. It's TikTok, don't get me started. I know what app they're on about. It's like, it does like colourful lights when it like flickers over certain shapes and just makes shapes out of stuff. Is random as hell. Right, if that's the shape, okay, why are they moving? Right, if that's the shape, what then is these little transitions happening in between it showing shapes? I know the app doesn't do that. I've tried the app. Not the TikTok, but the filter, I should say. It doesn't give it like transitions of light into the next part.
Afterwards.
So what they've probably done, they've gone like that to their mate, then quickly gone back. And they've hidden it. Can I prove that? No, I bloody can't. Who cares? Right, moving on.
Many TikTok users think the filter is simply pre-programmed to show eerie shapes at random.
I agree with that, by the way, and it's not the first time I've heard or said this. I think that the app originally came out as like, just shows cool neon outlines of certain things. And then when all these bloody shitty little ghost hunter channels started picking it up and say, look, I'm seeing a dead person right here, right now. Look at the shape on that chair, which looks nothing like a ghost. And then I think the developers were like, hang on, we're into a winner here. So let's program a little shit into it to give a little some shapes now and then. I agree with that.
Clip,
But
this
wait.
time from user Robin Sparkles 89, we can see the reality ripple of
Now that name I do know. I'm sure this person has done various bunk little ghost videos. I'm fairly sure of it.
effect detect more human-like shapes. In this clip, the user is determined to debunk the filter altogether.
Yeah, of course she is.
However, as with the previous clip, it shows a little more than they ever thought possible. The camera around an old storage room in their house used to be the bedroom of her sister-in-law, who passed away in 2019.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm more than convinced that it's just the app throwing up shapes. But at the same time, I hope it is her sister-in-law visiting her, and I'll move on.
This next clip's a bit of a noggin scratcher. In June
Noggin scratcher, we like
2022,
these
a
ones.
resident of Drammen, Norway, noticed an unusual anomaly out the front of their house. They took out their phone to film the bizarre occurrence. Take a look. As you can see, the gravel under the overhang of their roof is wet and forms a perfect line. Yet strangely, the gravel further out is perfectly dry. They point the camera to the sky and we can see a few clouds, but it isn't raining. To the
I mean, it's probably... Hang
it
on.
was wet. However, that
No, I'm no gravel expert. They've probably laid... When they put the gravel down, whoever put the gravel down, it's probably like a different... there was probably like a different garden area in that shape, where there's different soil, different absorption rates. I don't know. I'm reaching, I know. Like I said, I'm not a gravel expert. But I think it's just down to the absorption. Am I saying that right? I'm probably not. Am I? Absorbance? Absorbing? Oh my god. Absorption. The more I say it, the more it loses all meaning. The gravel's not sucking up the rain the same, right? We'll just say that.
that's not what's happening here.
Yeah, I think they just had like a patch of land there, which I don't know if they dug it out or if they had a landscaper in, dug it out, put new gravel down compared to the old stuff, or the soil underneath is different. It's absorption. That's what it is. Different absorption type. I gotta stop saying that word. It's lost all meaning.
Our last clip of the day is some bizarre Ring security footage that was reposted to Instagram by
Paranoid Normal. Mysterious creature.
Whoa.
I think I saw I saw a quick clip of this.
As you can see, an unknown creature of some kind walks by the camera.
Now, I saw a quick clip of this. I can't remember what, I think it was on Twitter. And my first thought was, that's funny. My second thought was, the little creature dude, pot on the left, is casting a shadow. It's a small shadow because of the direction of the light. The pot is casting a shadow. The wall there is casting a shadow. The little creature dude casts 0 shadows. And you think, oh well, because it's right above. Even if it was above, you'd still see the shadows in between his legs, which are nothing. There's nothing cast in. So I am going to say there's some goddamn brilliantly awesome little trickery going on by there. That's what I think. Because the little creature dude casts 0 shadows. They should be casting shadow. One, if it was physically there, it would be casting shadow in between his legs. Even though it's like looking, not directly down, but it's looking at an angle downwards. You'd still see shadows in between the legs and slight shadow parallaxing behind the little creature dude as he goes further up the driveway. But you don't. So that's why we know it's a little inserted dude. But I'll give him that. What's his name? Paranoid, something normal, whatever his name is. I'll give him that. It looks bloody good. But if you look close, you can see it's just bullshit. Or it's the dog walking on his hind legs. Who knows?
To be bipedal, walking on 2 legs.
Do you know what? It actually, thinking about it, I still convinced it's not that. But do you know what it looks like? Thinking about it. It can't be. I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but it is a possibility. It could also be that. It could be a dog just taking a piss. And for some reason, some dogs walk on their front legs because they're bloody weird. Dogs are weird. I love dogs. They're the best. But they're bloody weirdos. Look at him. I mean, it could absolutely be that as well, to be honest with you.
It's small and dark and looks to be bipedal, walking on 2 legs.
Do you know what? It could be. It could be. And I'm still convinced it's not casting a shadow. It could also be the angle. I don't know. No, no, I think it's added in.
Naturally, theories were rife in the comments section, with some calling this a garden gnome or a duende.
Duende.
In Hispanic
Oh, hang on.
thought it could be a skunk or raccoon walking strangely on either its front or back legs. Eerily, though, the creature doesn't seem to have a shadow.
Oh, there you go.
Security
Callan
light
points it out.
shining
Well done,
brightly into
Callan.
the yard.
Well done, Callan. I like it.
What do you make of this funny little creature?
Just thought I'd jump in whilst editing this. I'm even more convinced that it's a dog taking a piss, walking on his front leg. What do you think? Do you think it's digital trickery or a dog taking a piss? Let me know in the comments down below. Dog walking on his front legs, taking a piss. Inserted a bit of trickery because there's no shadow. Although Callan did point them out as well, I just didn't wait for the end of the video. So fair play to Callan. Fair play. But that's it, I really enjoyed that. It's been a while since we watched the Slap Time one. I did enjoy. What a load of shit. But I always enjoy. And I didn't get too annoyed. I don't think I did I? I got annoyed at Indiana Jones. Not Indiana Jones himself, but the people who don't like Kind of the Crystal Skull. Because they think it's unrealistic. Right, anyway. I gotta go before I start. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do this quite often. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And bye for now.